Hi lovelies, welcome to Gina's Princess Kitchen. Today we're going to make this smoky chicken paprika stew. Okay, please, if you're watching, kindly subscribe to my channel. Okay, and let's get started. So guys, here is the chicken. I'm going to add all the spices into it. For the spices, I will leave it on my description box so that it will be easy for you to bring it from there if you want to cook your chicken. Okay, everything will be listed down below, so don't worry, I didn't say it out here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to mix all the spices together so that it will, enter into the chicken very well when cooking. So I'm going to take the chicken to the burner, okay, so that it will start cooking. And now I'm going to show you the paprika that I'm going to use in this video, okay, in this cooking. So here is my paprika, so fresh, neat and washed. Okay, so the next thing, let's check our chicken. Okay, so yes, you can see the chicken cooking. Okay, then after cooking, I'm going to bring it out and put into my oven plate and roast. We're not going to fry it, I'm going to roast it as well, guys. So I think the chicken is done. It's a soft chicken, so you don't need to cook too much. Okay, so that's the water the chicken brought out. I didn't add any water in this chicken. Okay, so you can see where I brought it out and added into the oven pan so that it will be easy to roast. So now you can see the paprika. I'm going to remove the seed before roasting, because we're going to roast the paprika. Okay, but you're not going to roast too much. So here is the paprika, guys. Removing the seed and getting it ready to roast. So I try to cut it little by little so that it will be easy to catch the hotness, okay, of the oven. So guys, I have my onions. I'm going to cut it into pieces as well and set it aside. Yes, so everything here I'm going to cut all the vegetables because we're going to roast everything. Okay, so I have my pepper, my habanero pepper as well. Okay, we're going to roast it. So I have to cut it. Just watch your hand when you're cutting. Okay, you can even roast it without cutting, but I just want to, cut it so that it will be easy to get the oven, heat. So after that, I'm going to cut my garlic. Yes, like I said to you, I'm going to roast everything together. So here is the green onions. I want to add one green. Here is the green paprika. I'm going to add one of the green paprika into it. Green paprika is also good in making paprika stew. So one day we're going to make only green paprika stew on this channel, and see how it looks like and how it tastes. So here is the paprikas. Okay, I added everything and I added my green into it as well and ready to roast. So after cutting the paprika, I put it in the oven. I leave it about 30 to 45 minutes. It depends on how the oven is heated. Okay, so you can see that it doesn't burn at all, but I love the way it looks. I don't want it to burn too much, so I try to, you know, grind the paprikas. Okay, yes, so that it will be easy for us to fry. It doesn't have too much water, you can see that. And I did not, you know, smooth, you know, like blending to make it so smooth. So that was why I use this blender. But if I want to make it to be smooth, I'll use the bigger blender. So now I'm going to cut the onions, okay, that I will use in frying the paprika. I didn't blend every onions, okay. I have the remaining one. So the half of the green paprika is this. I left it so I will use it to beautify my stew. Okay, I will just cut it straight, you know, the way it will look good on my stew. So guys, that was why I left it aside. So the next thing we're going to grate is the garlic and ginger, okay? Because we're going to make this stew, so we need our garlic and ginger to be grated, or you can pound it or you can blend it. It depends on how you want it, okay? So after that, I'm going to set it aside. Now the stew is ready to fry. I added my pan on top of the burner and reduced to medium heat. Now I'm going to add the oil into the pan so that we are going to fry the spices before adding the paprika. Okay, so I have my ginger and garlic added into the oil, stir, and also I'm going to add the rosemary, the one I grinded, okay, into the oil and mix as well. So the next thing I'm going to add is the oregano, okay, into the oil and stir fry everything before the tomatoes. So I allow the spices to cook just 2 minutes before adding the oregano, okay. So I added my oregano into this oil as well. So the next thing we're adding is the paprika, okay, and other spices blended together. So we're going to fry it, not much, but we're going to fry a little bit before everything gets ready. So I'm going to mix the paprika with the oil, okay. Just mix as much as you can so that it will blend very well. So the next thing I'm going to add is the onions. So today I didn't fry the onions before adding the paprika. I added the paprika before adding the onions. So this is how I want to cook it today, okay, because there's another different taste that I'm looking for, okay. So try it. It tastes so good, guys. Yes, it's the same thing. We are still frying the onions, okay? As well as the paprika is frying, the onions is frying as well. So the next thing we're going to add is other spices, which is I'm going to add curry powder into the paprika, okay? Then after that, I'll add nutmeg, okay? And stir everything together. Wow, this stew, I can't wait to test it. This stew tastes so good, guys. No sour taste, everything tastes so good, okay? Yes. So if you haven't subscribed to this extent, guys, what are you waiting for? Just subscribe, okay? You're going to love it here. We have a lot of beautiful dishes they're going to show you. So guys, did you see what I have here? I have cloves. So I added cloves into this stew. Wow, the taste of cloves, the aroma of cloves in this stew make it, take it to another levels, guys. So this is the cloves, and you can blend it, you can add it this way, depends on your choice. So here I added my salt to taste, okay, and I'll also add my seasoning into it as well, okay. So I fry the paprika about 10 minutes, okay. I didn't fry too much because we are not frying tomato here. So here is the chicken. Did you see that the chicken is already dried in the oven? So we're going to add it into this paprika, okay. Yes, wow, everything is getting ready. So I've added all the chicken. I'll mix everything together, and the next thing we are going to do is to add the chicken stock into this delicious stew. Guys, I hope you are enjoying watching. Please subscribe, okay? Don't hesitate. Just click the subscription, just click it, and it will subscribe at once. It doesn't cost any money. Just all we need is your subscriptions, okay? Just subscribe, guys, okay, and I will be happy. So share my video, okay, to your family and friends, so that they can see that. So you can see I added my seasoning cube into the into the paprika and mix everything, okay. While watching, you will see that this stew tastes so good without even testing it by yourself, okay. So that's how we make this simple recipe, simple paprika, smoky paprika stew, okay, with chicken. Nothing more, no fish, no, just the chicken, okay. Yes, but if you want, you can add other proteins. You can add your meat, you can add your fish, depends on one you have at home. So here is the paprika, the one I cut, okay, the one I told you that I'm going to use it to beautify my stew. And I love this taste of green paprika into my paprika stew. I love it, so you can add your yellow, you can add, but the green one is the best, guys. The green paprika stew, now, is the best. So now the stew is ready, so we're going to dish it out so that it will be ready to use to eat your rice, your spaghetti, yam, whatever you wish you can use to eat it. It's up to you guys, but normally we use to eat rice with our stew, okay. So guys, what do you think about this stew? Do you love it? Yes, I know you'd love it already. Yes, so please subscribe, okay. subscribe to your girl. Wow, did you see the green paprika? Did you see the work of the green paprika? How beautiful it looks on top of the stew. It smells so good. I can perceive it from here. Oh my god. So guys, that's the end of this video. That is how I prepare this smoky chicken paprika stew. You can do it at home. You're going to love it. Thank you and God bless you. See you on my next video. Bye.